Welcome back to the channel. My name is Abon. We are back with Football Manager 2020 and Music in Motion with Nashville SC. Today we have the MLS Superdraft, and after that I was hoping to try and get a game in today, but we've still got a long way before we have our first league game, so it might be a bit of a shorter one today. I might see if I can just play ahead and maybe record a league match tomorrow or something. We'll have to wait and see what sort of time I have, because this is going out tomorrow. I'm recording this Saturday evening. This is for tomorrow, so we'll wait and see what sort of time we have. But yeah, we've got the super draft at least today, and then we'll see after that. Last time we had two drafts. We had the waiver draft and we had the re-entry draft, and we picked up a few more players from that. We've also managed to do a trade off camera, so I'll show you that new player as well. Yeah, we added Sebastian. Yeah, someone did tell me how to say this. Letjet, I think it was Letjet or Yetjet. Shaq Moore is the guy that we've got in a trade, so I'll show you him in a minute. Nick Besler, a new sort of defensive midfielder. Hassani Dotson, a new right back. And Brandon Macias is a new striker that we picked up in a trade as well. So a few new signings, and we'll show you those, and then we'll see what else we can pick up in this draft. So Shaq Moore is another right back we've brought in. He's 24 and he's American. He's got 5 caps for the US national team. He's fairly quick, you know, he can be a good sort of wing back. He can get forward if need be. Mentally as well, good. He's determined, he's brave, and he's a hard worker. Technically, not too bad. 12 tackling is okay. 11 marking is okay. So he should be okay. With Shaq Moore, we also got $750,000 of general allocation money, and we've given them 2 international slots for the next 2 years, and basically given them their draft pick back from this season. So because last year we sent a player to DC United and got one of their draft picks in return. We've essentially given them that draft pick back to get Shaq Moore. So we haven't really lost a draft pick there, but yeah, there's 2 players of swap clubs basically over the past 2 seasons. Brandon Macias is a striker that we got from Vancouver Whitecaps along with an international slot. We've given them $50,000 of targeted allocation money, which I'm still not quite sure what that is. And we've also given them Orlando City's first draft pick from next year, which we picked up when we sent them Luis Caicedo in a trade. But Macias is a striker, 23 years old. He's uncapped. But, you know, those 3 attributes there, they're okay. Finishing 13, first touch 14. Again, he's quick and he's fit. Good leadership. I would like to try and get in a brilliant striker at some point, because goals is something we're really going to need. Like, we struggled with goals last season. Patrick Mullins got 10, but had a goal drought. And then we just didn't see enough goals from anyone else, really. It was a bit disappointing. And that's, you know, part of the reason that we didn't really finish well last season. You know, our defence is okay. Like, we can see goals, but going forward, we just need to be scoring more goals. The fixtures have been released, and our first game is going to be away against Montreal Impact. But anyway, we've got the Super Draft, 4 rounds with 176 players available for selection. I think strikers are going to be the thing that we're going to look for. I think a striker is something we're going to need. I think maybe getting a good central midfielder wouldn't be too bad an idea, because we've got Godoy, we've got McCarthy, we've got Letjet. We've got Felipe. That's about it. I could do maybe one more of them. Out wide, I think we're okay, because a Cam's good. I think maybe a player for the left could be handy as well. We'll wait and see what we pick up. So we are position 14 for our next pick. Let's see who's been picked up so far then. So Markham, Estrada. So these are all players, of course, that are playing essentially for college sides. So we're not going to lose anyone here. So let's have a look. We must have some of these players scouted, surely. Who are some of the best players that we've got scouted here? 79 is the highest. These 3 have already been drafted. So we've got Mark Cook, Boyce Fitzgerald. These guys are looking good. So if we have a look for some strikers and see what the highest sort of rated striker is, Mark Cook is up there. And he's 21. He's at Black Rock. He's a target man. Very good in the air. Great free kicks. And what is he? 21. 5'11". He's strong. And his scout report from not that long ago, he has got 5-star potential. So that could be someone to look at. Mark Cook. Boyce Fitzgerald is more of a left-sided player, but that's another one that we could potentially look at. I think Mark Cook, with that potential, I think that's something we can definitely try and work on. And he could be a good sort of young striker to come on. He's got some good mental attributes as well. Determined. Fairly sporting personality. I think this guy can be good. So let's pick Mark Cook as our first draft pick. Glenn Waltman is from the Seattle under-23s. Again, he's quick. Donovan Washington is a player that's wanted. He's an FA Euro. Who else wants him? Minnesota want him. He's got some decent mentals in there. Again, free kicks are good. Technique's good. Fairly professional, and he's fairly quick. I think we'll go with Donovan Washington onto our next pick. Some people are starting to pass now. This is going to be our final pick, because I think we gave one of them away. I think defence, I think we're good. I'm thinking a central midfielder to finish things off. So who have we got available for central midfield? Samson Ali is Nigerian, so he would cost an international slot, but great leadership at 17, good first touch, decent passer with 11. He's a central midfielder on support. I'm not sure if it could work as something else. I was looking at like Mazzala sort of players. We've also got Ivan Macias, who's a Mexican. He's an attacking central midfielder. There really aren't a lot of defensive midfielders. There's only 7. And 4 of them have been picked. We've only got Salvador and Canales left. About just normal midfielders, maybe. Ali and Macias. That's it for the decent ones. Glenn Waltman's a player for the left. We did have a look at this. I think we'll go for him just to get that player for the left-hand side. And then that will be it. That's our draft done. Okay, all 3 of those are on contract. So we've got 2 of them on $1,100 a week and 1 on $1,400. So that's not too bad. Okay, so Mark Cook looks like a good striker. Exciting young prospect, 21. Very good in the air. Donovan Washington has got a little bit of potential. Again, a player for the left-hand side, which we can probably do with. And the same with Waltman as well. We've got some good prospects here. Hopefully we can make use of them. One thing I didn't realise about Brian Beckham is that he is retiring, but not for another 2 years, which I didn't even realise. I had a thing come through that said he was retiring, but it's not until the end of 2022, really. So we've got him for a little bit longer. So we have got him available as well. Right, let's see if we can get all these players in, because I think we're going to struggle. I'm going to cut the recording here. If I've got time tomorrow or before tonight, before I go to bed to get to the first league game, then we will add that into the video. But if not, I think we'll end things here. So we'll wait and see. So yeah, hopefully the next time I see you will be for the Montreal game. It might be next video, it might be immediately. We'll wait and see. Alright, we are back. It is the next day. I was up until about 1 o'clock this morning, playing through pre-season, and we're here. We've got Montreal Impact. We're going to get this game in today. I don't know how long the video is going to be. Hopefully not too long, but we're going to get a match in today. I don't want to be waiting any longer to play some football. So Montreal Impact away from home. We're going to jump into the match, but we have made a few more signings. So I'll show you those. Well, we've made one more signing, and his name is, I think it's Bocheca. I'm not quite sure. I'm very blurry on my Portuguese. I did a little bit, but I think it's Bocheca. I might be wrong though. But he's 24 and he's Brazilian. He's a defensive midfielder that could play as a deep line playmaker and looks very, very solid. Great team player. Very good passer. Looks like he can really pick out a pass. Good vision as well. So, yeah, hopefully he really can pick out a pass. He's not too good physically, but hopefully he can just sit in front of that defensive line and just find some balls. You know, it might be long balls, might be short balls, but he looks like a player that can really pick out a pass. He's coming from Botafogo in Brazil. $1.3 million is the fee. We've managed to get our squad together. There have had to be a few people exit though, because it was really hard to get that wage cap down to that 82,000. It was really, really difficult this time round. But we've got a good squad, but some people have had to go. And in total, 6 players have been waived. Anibal Godoy, the central midfielder, has gone. He didn't play a great deal last season. He's kind of a defensive midfielder, like a box-to-box midfielder. He played 15 games last season, but only 7 of those were starts. So he has left. Dave Romney, the centre-back, has gone. Again, didn't play too much last season, only had 2 appearances. Derek Jones, the central midfielder, has gone. He only made 1 appearance in the league last season, and that was from the bench. Probably the biggest casualty was Patrick Mullins, who was our top scorer last season with 10 goals. We got him in the expansion draft last season, and he's gone, basically because our other striker is the one that we've only just bought in, or Danladi, who is one of our other strikers, was not actually having any impact on the salary cap because we brought it down. Mullins, we couldn't do that with him, so unfortunately we've had to let him go. Ben Marshall has gone, the right winger. He has been waived. He was all right last season. 2 goals and 5 assists. It wasn't too bad, but I think we've got better options. So Marshall has gone. And lastly, Juan Felipe, who we picked up in a waiver last season, has gone as well. And he had 1 or 2 good games last season. He got a goal and an assist, but average rating just below 6.7. Wasn't too good. So he has left as well. Maybe we shouldn't be using drafts so often. Someone did say in my comments before that I relied too much on drafts. I need to focus on using my own academy. Our youth academy isn't that good. Like, we get players in the youth intake, but they end up going to like college sides and that. So we don't actually get to see them and find out how good they are. We have to get them scouted, and by the time that's done, they've all gone to whichever clubs they've gone to, and you can't pick them up. I really don't understand it. I do not understand it at all. Looking at our media prediction for all 26 sides, we're down in 20th, so it has gone down from last season where I think we were around mid-table, around 14th. So they're not expecting us to do as well. I mean, that's probably based on the fact that we lost our last 8 games in a row at the end of last season. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. Hopefully we can start off with a win here. Pre-season has been really, really good. We won all of our matches. We were really, really good pre-season. And tactic-wise, we've gone back to the gegenpress. I think I didn't give it enough time last time. I gave up on it way too early. So we're going to go with the gegenpress, and we're going to see if we can improve on last season and see if we can actually try and avoid such a horrible losing streak. That's the plan. But anyway, let's jump into the match then. I think we've talked for long enough in this video. May end up being way too long. But Montreal Impact is our first opponents, who I think we actually started the season against last year, if I'm not mistaken. But they're favourites. It's the first game though. Beckham is out with a calf injury. Dax McCarthy, I think he's on the bench. He's got a slight back problem. So this is the team we're going with. So George Elliott will start the season in goal. Joe Willis not going to feature, but Elliott looks better now actually. He's been a good player pre-season and he's going to start. Greg Garza, Javier Arriaga, Jalal Anibaba and Shaq Moore is the defensive foursome. Moore making his first appearance for the club at right back. Bocheka will come straight in as that defensive midfielder, and he has Letge and Hinman ahead of him. David Beckham will start on the left-hand side, Randall Leal on the right. We're going to start with Dan Lardy up front as a deep lying forward. On the bench, we have Mayer for defence. We have Dotson, who can play right or left back. McCarthy is fit to make the bench. Mukhtar, we're going to see if we can get something from him this season, because he was dreadful last year, but no one's bought him yet. Zach Wilson is on the bench. I'd like to try and get another wide player before the end of the window, just to improve our options there. Juan Pablo Torres is on the bench, and Brandon Macias is our other striker. God, it looks very wintry. I mean, we're in Canada and it's March, so that's to be expected. But yeah, this could be an interesting opening game. It looks like it might have been snowing up here. Okay, we have our first highlight of the game. We're about 15 minutes in, and it is Arriaga with the ball. Sends it long, but the header is won by Paz. Here's Yetjet, and finds Randall Leal. And can Leal put a cross in there, maybe for Dan Lardy? And it's a cam at the far post, and it's a goal! What a start to the season it is, and it's a cam, almost bang on 16 minutes, getting the first goal. I mean, he had some good performances last season, but, you know, much like everybody did, really tailed off at the end. But the first goal goes our way, and it's Leal with the cross at the far post, a cam with the header. Rossi doesn't get to it. 1-0 Nashville. Montreal with a couple of knocks in their team. Rossi, the keeper's picked one up, as is their striker. So that's good for us. Let's see if we can capitalise. Get a second goal. They haven't had a shot yet. 34 minutes coming up. It's Moore with a throw-in. Here's Hinman, who was one of our best players last season. Let's see if he can continue that form. Garza's up from left back. Here's Letjet to Bocheka. And Garza's going to stay forward, keep this in and go for a cross. He's got space and time. It's a cam, and that's blocked. And it's Balou now for Montreal, who's going to try and counter-attack here. Running down the right channel. Can he put a cross in there? He can. And it's headed away by Moore. Not too far, though. And cleared well by Anibaba. Okay, now we've got a corner to defend. Brian's on this. Headed away by Arriaga. Here's Taida to Raitala. And a shot at goal by Kyoto is wide. Montreal didn't really start this game well, but they are starting to come into the game. They've had a few chances. Here's Paz with their header, but that's over. Here's Bocheka to Letjet. And goes for a long ball. Doesn't find anyone though, but it's not a great clearance by Raitala. It's only as far as Leal, who could set up another goal here. It's saved, and it's Paz with a clearance. Corner for Nashville. Garza is on this one. Headed away by Paz. Arriaga to Garza. And across. And it's Alibaba at the far post, but it's a save by Rossi. Half time, we lead 1-0. We're looking good. Possession's been about the same, but Montreal haven't had a shot on target yet. So definitely the better team in that first half, I would say so. We're doing okay. We're not doing anything really wrong. No one's really had a great performance so far. I can got the goal. But other than that, not much has happened. I'm wondering if we should make him an inside forward. Try and get him more involved that way. We're going to try and work the ball into the box. Try and get a few more shots away. I'm going to say I'm happy with the performance so far. Keep it up. Get a second goal and that will really put us in a good place. Right, we're going to bring it back to balanced. Because, like I say, possession pre-season was very much in our favour. We were really dominating possession. This game has been, you know, very level in terms of possession. I think it's at like 51-49 maybe. Leo's lost the ball there though. That's not good. And Kyoto now coming forward for Montreal. And Shackmore gets back to defend. That's good work. Here's Letjet to Hinman. Goes long. Can he... Oh, that's a great ball for Danladi. Can Danladi make it 2? No, he's put it straight at the goalkeeper. But he's got the ball back. Can he put another ball in there for someone? It's Letjet. And he's lost out to Tyder. That was a good chance then. Danladi should have scored. Okay, we are going to bring him off. We're going to take off Danladi. We're going to bring on Macias. Might be time to bring off Lille soon. He's starting to get a little bit tired. I'm going to go for a demand more. See if we can get the second goal. We've been on top in this game. Possession is starting to go a bit more in our favour. Let's see if we can get this second goal. We've had a few shots on target. Montreal haven't had too many. That's not a great ball. Bojan. Hopefully they don't score from this. It's a header. It's held onto by George Elliott. And Ibaba with a long ball. Doesn't find a Nashville player. Doesn't find a yellow shirt. Here's Victor Wanyama to Brian and Tyder. And they've got lots of space in that midfield now, which I'm not too pleased about. And out wide now. Here comes Paz. And it's Kyoto. And oh, that's a missed header. And Tabla's equalised. 71st minute. And I think there's a couple of mistakes from us have cost us our lead now. Because we missed the header there for the goal and we gave the ball away. So, yeah, that wasn't great. Hopefully we can hold on for this draw, though. And maybe get a winning goal. I just don't want to lose another game. Because, you know, this would be our... If we lost this, it would be our 9th, I think, consecutive loss in all competitions, which I don't want. Right, let's make another change. Lille is going to come off. We're going to bring on Torres. Let's try and be a bit more positive again. You know, we've got 53% possession. That's good. We've got 10 minutes to go. Is this a free kick for us? It is. 82nd minute. Hinman's on it. And it's towards goal and it's in! And Hinman gets the goal from the free kick to give us a lead again for the second time. Hopefully this time we can hold on to it. It's 2-1 with less than 10 minutes to go. Hinman with a direct free kick over the wall. A little bit of bend on it. Great goal. Really good. Right, 5 minutes of normal time to go. It's a throw-in for Montreal. Here's Paz. That's a good block by, I don't know who it was, but here comes Juan Pablo Torres. He can maybe set through Macias, who I think is just running some offside position, though. And a long ball forward. Header won by Anibaba, but given away. Kyoto. Oh, Balu's got too much space there. I don't like that. And goes for goal when Elliott with a simple save to make. Right, 5 minutes to go. What can we do? Okay, our final change has been made. Letjet's moved to the left. We've taken off a Cam. We've brought on Mayer to play centre-back. Arriaga's joined Pacheco in defensive midfield. So we've got a little bit of cover ahead of that back line. I could go defensive. We've got 5 minutes to go. Here's Letjet. If we get a third goal here, that would be great. Letjet's on the ball. Here's a Cam. Oh, that's a great burst of pace. He's passed about 2 or 3 players. And ball saved by Rossi. Okay, we are going to go defensive. We've got 3.5 minutes of normal time. We've got a corner here. Garza's going to waste time as well. Oh, that's not good. Okay, we made all 3 changes. Letjet's been brought off. We now got 3 minutes to play plus stoppage time with 10 men. We're down to 10 men for a few minutes. I'm going to go very defensive now. Oh, there's a late corner. Oh, dear. Oh, it's over. Right. I think we've done it. We've won a game. Wow. Excellent. 2-1. Hinman with the 82nd minute free kick to give us the win. We had a few minutes to play with 10 men due to an injury to Letjet. But for the first time in, I don't know, since July, we've won a competitive game. Fantastic news. So let's have a look at what's coming up then. Again, we're going to do 4 or 5 games off camera. We've got Vancouver at home, and we've got Dallas away. It's going to be one of those two. I'll try and get to Dallas if I can. Try and make the season go a little bit quicker than the first one did. So if we can get to FC Dallas, I'll do that one. I should be able to. I'm off all week now. It's my birthday this coming week. So yeah, I'm not working at all this week. I've got plenty of time. So getting to Dallas shouldn't be a problem. Hopefully not anyway. Anyway guys, that's going to do it for today's video. It might have been a bit of a longer one today with the super draft as well, so I have no idea how long this video is going to be. Hopefully not too long, but next time we will pick things up with probably FC Dallas. We'll wait and see how far we get, but a great start to the season, and hopefully it will continue. But that is going to do it for today's video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, drop a like down below, leave comments if you haven't done so already, or if you're new, then do consider subscribing and turning on notifications. And next time we will hope to build on a great start to the new season. Nashville, 3 points to kick things off against Montreal. Great start. Let's build on that. For now, thank you for watching, and I will see you soon. Goodbye.